to the Mobile Legends hero review for Vexana, the Necromancer. Long time ago, there was a small country with a kind and caring king and queen, held in high esteem by their subjects. Under the protection of the god of light, they lived a peaceful life. But deep under the ground, a lord of the dark abyss was plotting to invade their land. The Dark Lord sent the enchanting vampire queen Alice to tempt the king. The king stopped attending court and no longer cared for his once beloved queen. With her husband's betrayal, the queen's sanity was raised by flames of jealousy. And to try to win back her husband's heart, she made a deal with the Dark Lord to regain her youth and beauty. Every day in the kingdom, another young and beautiful maiden went missing, and the panic fell over the people. The country grew weaker with each passing day, and the sacrifices demanded by the queen's sorcerer grew as well. Finally, the kingdom collapsed. No more sacrifices could be found, and the devouring power of darkness suddenly caused the queen to turn violent and frightening. 1,000 years have passed, and this unknown kingdom has disappeared in the stream of history, leaving only the legend of the demon queen. Very few today connect this tale with the great and terrible necromancer Vexana in the land of dawn. After all, it happened so long ago. Role and position. Vexana is a mage with high burst damage and crowd control. The best position for Vexana is mid lane or top lane, to be close to the mana buff because of her high mana consume in the early game. Her passive ability combined with her skills allow Vexana to easily clear the lane. Passive Necromancy spell adds an occult spell to targets who take damage from the necromancer, lasting 5 seconds. While the spell lasts, the target will explode up in death, dealing 320 to 600 magic damage to surrounding units. Units who receive plague damage from puppets will also have necromancy spell cast on them. Skill 1. Charmed Spectre unleashes ghostly power in a forward direction, dealing 250 magic damage. The first hero hit will lose control and move towards the necromancer, lasting 1 second. Skill 2. Nether Snare summons an otherworldly power to deal 600 magic damage to a specified location.
From the looks of you, you seem scared.
Skill 3. Ultimate Cursed Off puts a curse on enemy heroes that lasts 10 seconds, which deals 200 magic damage and causes the targets to receive 60 magic damage per second. If a target dies while under the curse, the target will resurrect and become the necromancer's puppet, fighting for the necromancer. A resurrected puppet will inherit 70% of the original pre-death attributes and continuously deal plague damage to surrounding targets, dealing 8% of the enemy's max HP as magic damage. Puppets last 12 seconds.
You have slain an enemy! Ace!
Best builds.
Alright guys, let's check out the best item build for Vexana. So we saw that Vexana is losing a lot of mana by casting a skill, so the first and best item for her will be the Enchanted Talisman, which will give 55 magic power, 250 HP and 20% skill cooldown reduction. The unique passive from this item will regain 20% of your maximum mana every 10 seconds, which means you won't have mana problems anymore. So this is the core item for her.
Jack it up.
The second item is Clock of Destiny. You will get 60 magic power, 650 HP, 600 mana. The unique passive from this item will add 30 HP and 5 magic power every 30 seconds, up to 10 times, which is fully stacked 300 HP and 50 magic power. When it's full stacked, you will receive 5% magic power and 300 mana. So from this item we starting to build the durability to boost the HP of the hero Vexana, and you will get as well some magic power, not some, you will get a good boost of magic power, and you will get some bonus mana points. But even if the mana is not that much a problem after the Enchanted Talisman, the extra mana is always welcome. The third item will be the Magic Shoes, which will give you 10% skill cooldown reduction, 40 movement speed. Vexana doesn't have any escape skills, so the movement is more than welcome. The fourth item will be the Concentrated Energy, which will give you 70 magic power, 700 HP and 30% spell vamp. So I will take the chance to explain the spell vamp. Spell vamp is something same like by other heroes, by physical heroes, the lifesteal. So this is a lifesteal item after using an magic skill. So if you use with a mage and skill, it will give you some lifesteal, magic lifesteal, let's say it like that. So the unique passive of this item is it will regain 10% HP after killing a hero. So this item will give you many HP, it will give you some lifesteal as well. If you kill a hero, you will regain 10% HP. So this is a very good item for durability. The next item will be the Holy Crystal. It gives you 90 magic power and 25% magic power. So this item is one of the most OP items for mace. After a skill hits a target, your magic power will immediately increase 50%. The next skill damage will terminate this effect. This effect can last up to 3 seconds with a cooldown time of 10 seconds. And the last item will be of course Blood Wings, which will give you 150 magic power, 150 HP, So the unique passive of this item adds 2 HP for every 1 point of magic power added. That means you will get 2 HP for every point of the magic power of your items. So without counting the unique passive effect from the items, we will get the minimum of 850 HP. Alright guys, after we know all the passives and all the effects of the items, let's just for the end say. So the first item will cover the mana problems, it will resolve all the mana problems we have, it will give as well some HP boost, we will get skill cooldown and boost for magic power as well. So this item is the core item, like I said, for durability. We have the second item, the Clock of Destiny, which will give a lot of HP and magic power, as well mana, which is very welcome for Vexana, which is consuming too much mana after casting a skill. So with the first item we resolved all the problems, but mana is always welcome, like I said before, and we will get from the unique passive more HP. So the third item are the magic shoes, which will give again 10% skill cooldown. So we just need 10% more to have the maximum of skill cooldown reduction, but you won't feel that lose in the match. You will see that the most important part are the 40 movement speed, which is very welcome by Vexana, which doesn't have any escape skills. So the fourth item, Concentrate Energy, will give a lot of magic power. We will get again a good boost of HP, and we will get magic lifesteal. As well, we will get, after killing an enemy hero, we will get again a recover from 10% HP. So this item will gives you an HP boost, a magic boost and a lifesteal boost, which is very important for mates. The next item is the Holy Crystal. This point we starting to build the magic power. Like you see, we get 90 magic power and again 25% of magic power. So this item, together with his unique passive, will give you a good boost of magic power to dealing more damage. And the last item, Blood Wings, is giving as well 150 magic power together with 150 HP, and the unique passive will give as well a big amount of HP. Like I said, if we count just the normal HP boosts, we will get, without including the unique passives, we will get a good amount of, a minimum amount of 850 HP. So this is the durability set, guys, I will use in the gameplay. Let's move to the next set. It's the mobility set. So as well, for the first item we choose again the Enchanted Talisman. I don't want to go too deep into this item. It's the core item which will resolve all the mana problems Vexana has, especially at the early game. And I said everything about this item on the first set, so let's move to the second item. The second item is Ice Queen Wand, which gives you 75 magic power, 15 mana regen and 7% movement speed. This 7% movement speed is the first step for the mobility set and to increase the movement speed. So the unique passive of this item, skills that damage an enemy hero, will carry a 15% slowdown effect. This effect lasts 3 seconds and can stack up to 2 times. If you're trying to escape, you just have to cast your skills on the enemy to slow him down and he won't be able to catch you. The third item will be again the magic shoes, which will give you 10% skill cooldown reduction and 40 movement speed, and that's the point where we start to stack our movement speed. Fourth item will be Glowing Wand, which will give 75 magic power, 5% movement speed and 15 magic penetration. So in this item we have again a movement speed boost in percents, and the special effect of this item is it burns the target for 3 seconds when the skill hit, dealing from 2 to 3% of the target's current HP as magic damage, at least 10 points. So there's nothing much to explain here on this item. Let's move to the next one. The next item will be concentrated energy, like we had in our durability set. So we have their spell vamp, so that means this the lifesteal item with magic power and HP, and after killing an enemy we will get 10%, we will regain 10% of HP. And the last item is the holy crystal, which will give you 90 magic power, 25% magic power, and like I said in the last set, this is the full magic power item, so we completed the set at the end with an high magic power boost. Okay, let's quickly analyze this set. So the first item is there to resolve all the mana problems. The second will give us a movement speed boost as well, slowing down the enemy. The third one are the shoes, which will give again some skill reduction and movement speed as well, stacking the movement speed with the second item. And the third item, getting some penetration, starting to get some serious magic power and dealing burn damage. The fifth item will give us HP recovery, will give us an HP boost, and the last item will give us a fat magic power boost.
Vexana in action.
Alright guys, in this situation we have a good example of Vexana's high crowd control and burst damage, magic burst damage. We're using the skill 2 here, crowd control. The minions are exploding, inflicting very high damage to Tigreal, and that's then making him to a puppet. In this scene we can see how hard for the enemy it is to hit Vexana in a team fight. It's very hard to focus her and they can't avoid her skills. You can just place the second skill wherever you want, but it's highly recommended that you hit with your second skill because that's the high burst damage. The first skill is the crowd control, and here we go, securing the kills. You have to hit with the second skill. The enemy is trying to escape, but they are leaving just a puppet behind them. Alright guys, in this scene we can see a good example of her high burst damage. Like we can see, Cyclops is 2 levels higher than Vexana, using his skills now, waiting for his ultimate to cast her. Here we go, there is the ultimate, thinking he can win that match, and hit it by the second skill of Vexana and dying here, and the enemy is just confused.
And in this scene we will clearly see how the passive from Vexana works. Here's a team fight starting, Tigreal is attacking, Vexana is shooting everything she have. And let's see what will happen, who will win. She is marking the minions and the other minion is killing the marked one and exploding, killing Tigreal. Gameplay.
Alright guys, let's see some gameplay here. I picked this video just specially because it was my first match playing Vexana. I was informed about her skills, her ability, her passive skill, her passive ability, about the items I want to use, because I just wanted to put everything what can benefit for her. So like I said on the beginning of the video, the best position is the mid lane and the top lane to get the mana buff, because she is losing a lot of mana by casting skills. And here we go. At the end, my team didn't want to let me go in top lane or mid lane, so I just going to the bottom lane and trying to do my best. But with Vexana there should be no problems, because she has very high burst damage, has high crowd control, and you can just survive in any lane. If you are playing smart, don't let the enemy get you. Try to get into the end game. But if your team is feeding, you won't probably get to that end game. So all you have to do is give your best, stay safe, play safe and under the tower. Even especially when you have Franco, just wait that he catch somebody with luck or with skill. Alright, like I said, this is a glorious legend match, guys, so don't expect everything will go very good. So you have to wait, and you will play your match under the tower, safe, cleaning the lanes, getting the money, getting the XPs, and getting much forward. Can we get it here? Here is the best example, using the first skill for a crowd control attack to pull the enemy in Vexana's direction. Here we go. Franco got Freya using the skill 1 for crowd control, second skill for the first blood. Here we go, guys. Now we have just to do what we have to do. We have to kill the minions to get the XP and get the money. So even if I would catch her there, she wouldn't die. Even with high burst damage, it won't be able to kill her by that high amount of HP. So like I said, in Glorious Legends, guys, don't expect everything will go like you want. So you got your lane which you want, so people don't want to let you just go where you want. So just play that what you have to play. Go bottom lane, even if it's not the best lane for Vexana, you can survive there. Just play safe a little bit if you can, if not, or just don't be too greedy. Like I'm sometimes very greedy when I see low HP enemies. So here we go, there's a scene where we're just cleaning the lane, getting the XPs, Freya trying to get us, and Flicker is the best spell you can use for Vexana for the escape. Like I said, guys, you cannot escape with, she doesn't have any escape skills, but you have to use Flicker for that. Even if it's a high cooldown on it, it's the only way to escape from the enemies right now at the start. So if you use my second build I was showing you at the beginning of the video, with that build you will have high movement speed and you will have as well slow down for the enemies. So you slow down the enemies by hitting with your skills, and that's a very good build. You should try it, guys. And this build is for durability. I use it that just for the safe gameplay because it was my first time. So just wanted to show you guys, even if you play Vexana for the first time in the wrong lane in a Glorious Legend match, you can still do your best and win at the end the match. So I picked that match as well because of a surprise. You will see that, guys. And here we go, there's nothing much to do here. Wrong lane, everything is going bad. Enemies leading by 2 kills. So just stay calm, try not to do much mistakes. Play your match, clean your lane, get the XP, get the gold. Don't let the enemies kill you. Stay long in the lane, stay long on the field, and get the XP and the money just to stay in the match. And here we go, that's something what can happen. Your tank is trying to escape and you will get caught by Freya with a stun and Karina doing very high damage, and you cannot expect that you will survive with a mage even with the highest durability. But at the moment we have no durability. We got our first item just to have no mana problems by casting the skills. Like I said on the begin, we will have mana problems especially in the early game, and the best item you can get is the enchanted talisman, which gives you some 55 magic power and 250 HP. We need the HP to survive a little bit longer, because every HP counts on the start. We get as well some skill cooldown reduction, and the passive is that it will regain our mana, so we won't have mana problems. Like you guys can see here, when I use my first skill, the mana is coming very fast back, and we have really no mana problems, like I said, with the first item. So the first item is the core item, guys. You really need it. So the second item I want to go for it is the Clock of Destiny, for 60 more magic power, 650 HP, and for mana, of course. Like you see, we have no mana problems, but the extra amount of mana is just something what is very welcome. So, and here we got another kill. So just play safe, just play smart, stay in the background with Vexana. That's the only thing you can do, but you can't do anything if you are on the front lane and you get stunned by somebody like Aurora, which will inflict very high damage with her ultimate, stun you as well there. Now the team starting to react, to gank, and we got the bottom lane. We will get the bottom lane here. Franco got the bottom lane, we got the top lane, but the enemy Alucard starting to attack the tower. Our enemy team, our team is starting to defend the top lane, and that's something what we need there. So like I said, I'm starting to build the durability build, because it's the first match I ever played with Vexana, so I wanted to play much safe as possible to get a lot of HP as well. I tried that build in many games, and it really works, guys. Trust me, believe me. You know I wouldn't lie you or disappoint you. You know that from my other builds. Like I said, Vexana is a high crowd control mage with high burst damage. So you saw that in some game example, and here we go. There's another example what can happen when you use your first skill and you put it in the other direction, and if your screen is a little bit dirty, you won't get it in the right direction where you put it in, so the hero will just cast in another direction. Vexana is a very good hero, guys. I just can recommend you to play her and use her and try her out. She really deserves that. You have just to use your skill combo, the first skill, the second skill, and the ultimate if the enemy is on very low damage, to create a puppet of him. Don't forget his passive skill, her passive skill, her passive ability. When you mark the minions, that they can explode by dying and dealing the damage, like you saw right now. Even if she hits with the last hit, auto hit, and kills the minion, it will deals an AoE damage. So in my opinion, a very good mage, something different than we had before, really amazing. Once again, Flicker is the best choice. You can use Assault for running away from the enemies to increase the movement speed. It's a good choice as well, but I will recommend Flicker just to flick in an instant and go away from your enemies, guys. That's the best option. So I gave you the second build, guys. I use the second build as well. It's a very good build which gives you a very stack and use very high movement speed. Oh my god, we missed here everything but Flicker and get the kill here. Make him Freya to a puppet. Here we go. Freya is following us, guys, getting the shoes. And here we go, Freya still there. The ultimate lasts for 12 seconds. And here we go. the enemy is slowing there as well, so it's funny. Yeah, especially when everybody saw her for the first time. Oh my god, what's going on? I'm a puppet. I'm dead, but my body is moving there, or my soul. So let's continue here with getting the XP and the money. There's nothing much to do. You have to play very safe because this is a glorious legend rank, guys. I just repeat that, but I have to repeat that. So the smallest problem can the smallest problem can make you a big problem here. So destroying the tower here, being carefully here with the HP build, we can survive for longer. You saw that when Aurora hits with the ultimate, doesn't inflict that much damage. Alright, so now let's always be behind the group, guys, behind the team, so that the enemies cannot get you. So like you saw in the replay here before the gameplay, when we use the second skill, dealing the high damage, just staying in the background, because the enemy cannot avoid your skill, because it's just an move and skill which will just appear where you set it, so you have not to miss. So it's very hard to hit with the second skill, but when you use your skill combo, skill 1, skill 2, you will get that damage for 100%, and it's very important to get the damage with the second skill. But it's very important here as well, guys, when the enemies are in a when you are in a team battle. So something what you can do is staying in the background, casting the second skill when you see that the enemies are focused on your teammates. So the best thing you can do is, of course, using the high crowd control from the first skill, but you can use the second skill to inflict a very high damage and securing the kills. Here we go, just in time. Freya just jumped up when I start to, like you see, guys, here Aurora's ultimate didn't do much damage with the durability build, and even when the build is complete, even in the end game, you can survive even the highest burst damage skills. So here we go, let's get the tower here. Moscow missing with the second skill, same what happened here with Freya and me when I tried to get her with my first skill, and yeah, she just jumped away. Like you saw, the second thing happened here with Moscow and Alucard. So here we go, let's attack the last tower in the lane and let's hope for a win here. So we are still at 3-2 KD. So here we go, there the match is starting. Ace using his ultimate, using the second skill, inflicting that high damage. First skill for the high crowd control, double kill, quadra kill, guys. And here we go, that was the surprise I had for you guys. It was the first gameplay I ever had with Vexana, and at the end, guys, you can see everything is working perfectly if you have the perfect build and if you are staying calm and playing safe. Even if you are in the wrong lane, you can get a victory and secure the quadra kill at the end. Here we go, this is an example that is a glorious legend match. Here we go, that we got the quadra kill, and that's the end, guys. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you didn't for more Mobile Legends videos, and I see you guys later.
I only call you when it's high.